Welcome back. Talking computers. Who else than our tech whiz, Stan Prager of GoGeeks in East Longmeadow joins us as he does every Friday. Hi, Stan.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy Friday to you. It's always great when you're here. We know it's the end of the week.
I'm a good calendar.
You are a great calendar and a great guy, and you're smart with computers. Let's talk about password safety. A lot of us take it for granted. We don't change our passwords, or we have passwords that are just ridiculously easy.
Isn't that true? So I want to start with a great story, I think, which is a comic I saw some years ago. So the family standing around at the pet cemetery, and they've just buried the cat. It's got a little tombstone, and it says Fluffy on it. And the woman looks down and says, "Don't worry, your name will live on as our email password."
Which is sadly true.
Right, and exactly. It really encapsulates the way it used to be anyway, and it still is for some people. So people have Fluffy1 as their email password and perhaps their online banking password, or anywhere that they can use it because they can remember that.
And so anybody that knows them, it knows they have a dog named Fluffy or knows anything about that, can get into their system.
The other problem is that if somebody gets one of their passwords and can penetrate all of their accounts because they're using the same password for everything. So it's funny, but it's a problem. And more and more places that you sign up for banking, for other things, are forcing you to use a stronger password. So I thought I should talk to the folks out there about what a stronger password means, because I've had customers say to me, "Well, what does that mean? Like strong, weak?"
Does that mean more complicated? How many times you got one lowercase, an uppercase, a smiley face, one icon, blood type?
Yeah, something like that. No, not quite that. So a weak password would be Fluffy1, obviously. Okay, that's an easy one to guess. I'll change mine later then.
Exactly. That's what it was.
A strong password is always going to be at least 8 characters. All right, it's going to have at least one uppercase, one lowercase letter, and a number and a special character like an ampersand or a pound sign or something like that. Okay. The problem with this, of course, is how do you remember all these?
Right.
So there's a couple different ways you can go. There's the analog way, where you write it all down on a piece of paper, okay? There's the semi-analog digital way, which is you can do what I do, which is I have an Excel spreadsheet, and I actually put all the passwords in there, and when I go on vacation or whatever, I print the thing out, or there's a copy in my car in case I need to access.
Does that stay on your computer, though, Stan?
Yes.
Are you worried that if someone does crack through, then they've got a list of all your passwords?
That would be more difficult. I mean, it's possible, but it's much more difficult to get that.
Okay.
They'd have to know what it was and go after that.
Right, and it'd take a lot of work.
So yeah, if I was in the FBI, I'd be more concerned about that. But for the average computer guy, no. What we were just talking about before I went on the air with a couple guys was these password apps that exist. So there's ones that you can put on your phone, as well as ones that will go on the toolbar in Internet Explorer or Firefox or something like that. So when you go to the web page, Amazon, you just press it, it automatically fills it in. There's danger in those. It's very convenient, but yes, if you get hacked, they can hack all your passwords all at once.
And that's what they're looking for. They're looking to gain access to everything that's on your computer.
Right.
One fell swoop.
Well, yeah, and be able to get to all of your accounts. That's how identity theft occurs. I think what people have to do is they have to take a common sense approach. People are either incredibly paranoid about this, or they don't care enough. So you've got either Fluffy1 or people using 16-character things for everything. You need to be concerned about the things that can really damage you. What can injure you? So your online banking password, that needs to be very strong and should be changed frequently. PayPal, if you use PayPal for ordering, because that has your credit card and your bank account information in it.
Change that as well, yeah.
Your IRS account, if you're like a business owner like I am and you have an account with the state where you file your taxes, those should be changed frequently. If somebody has your Amazon.com password, how much damage can they really do to you? So you need to be less concerned about that.
And more concerned about the other ones, yeah. Stan, thank you so much, my friend.
Great to be here.
Always good to see you. Now we're all going to change our passwords.
I hope so.
Appreciate that. Always good advice. Have a great weekend, my friend.
You too.
We'll see you next Friday. Coming up next.